Good morning. Today we're going to be talking about how expanded form and standard form work. So I'm going to start out by just doing a standard form number. So I will just type in a standard form number. Let's try the number 1,375,221. So this is a number in standard form. Standard means normal. It just looks like a normal number, the number we're used to seeing. It's the standard. But what we need to do now is turn it into an expanded form. And remember, expanded makes things bigger. We stretch it out. So how are we going to stretch this out? Well, we're going to break it into its parts so that we've got the ones, the tens, the hundreds, the thousands, the 10,000s, the 100,000s, and the millions. So with this, I always start the opposite of when you would subtract. I start on the far left side with the biggest number, and I see, okay, that's how many, it's in the millions, and how many millions do I have? So I can just click, and I know I've got 1 million, and I'll use commas, 1 million. And when we're using expanded form, we separate them with a plus sign. So it's 1 million plus, how many hundred thousands? Well, 300,000 plus, now I go into the 10,000s, 70,000 plus, oh, next is 5,000 plus 200 plus 20 plus 1. So we just take all the numbers that are there and we stretch them out into an expanded form. And that's how we turn something into expanded form. Just going to change the size so it all fits on one, and that's expanded form. Alright, so let's talk about standard form. So maybe I've got, standard form is where we take the expanded form, this one right here, and we shrink it down. So you're just replacing numbers. So I've got my millions column, there's 1, and then I need to figure out what goes there. So it would be, I look over here, 3. So you can just take all the numbers and put them together. So I know that it would end up being 1,375,221. The only tricky thing is when it's missing a few numbers. Then we kind of have to figure out where they go. So let me try an example of that. So let's say we've got 200,000 plus 1,000 plus 5. Now, I know that my biggest number is still going to be 200,000. So I can start out by writing that, 200,000. But how many 10,000? So now I go over, are there any 10,000s? No, so I put 0, because there are 0 10,000s. Now I go to the thousands column, remember that's next. So thousands column, there's 1. Perfect. After that, we can draw a comma. Now I go into the hundreds. There's no hundreds. 0. How many tens? 0. And last but not least, how many ones? 5. So we just take the number and it will turn out like this. For your homework today, I would like you to post the answer to these 2 questions on our Halton Cloud or on our Google Classroom feed. So the first is, can you make this one expanded form? 2,086,431. Expanded form, please. And can you make this number 1 million plus 40,000 plus 200 plus 7. Can you make that standard form, please? So thank you very much, and this will be a part of your homework. All right, bye-bye.